It's time for Columbus Titan football on Columbus Sports Live. Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by It's time for the Titans on your new home for Columbus High School Athletics, Columbus Sports Live.
Well, welcome out here to People Flying Field in beautiful Columbus, Kansas, as we're ready for week 4 of the high school football season here in the Sunflower State. Carson Cobb, Buddy Durfelt joining you tonight. Good to be with you, and this should be an interesting one. Columbus 0-3 taking on another surprisingly 0-3 team in the Galena Bulldogs. Two teams that have struggled with size a little bit. Columbus with senior leadership, Galena not so much. We'll talk more about that coming up on the pregame. But of course, there's, a big rivalry between these two schools. Obviously, last year it kind of came to a big head when Galena beat us in the main season, and then Columbus beat Galena for the regional title after a not impressive regular season. And so Columbus going to have to step up tonight, show some big effort and in order to come out with a win. And this is something that I think I know we've talked about in almost every game, but this game in particular, not expecting Galena to go 0-3, might determine the rest of the season. We'll talk about more on that coming up. We'd like to let you know right now, Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy Hospital. You don't need to travel for quality, compassionate care with Mercy of Columbus right around the corner. They're local and reliable. That's Mercy of Columbus. You can learn more at mercy.net. We will step away for 2 minutes, and we will come back and preview this matchup, talk about these two teams' seasons, and also kind of our thoughts on what tonight's game might be. All that and more coming up on the Vital Signs pregame show. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Football.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the 4-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Team Threads is here for your school-themed gear. Titan fans through and through, but we can customize your team for you. Screen-printed vinyl and sublimation, embroidery, and rhinestone application. Call to order or just stop in. The store may already have a win. In the heart of Columbus, on the square, Team Threads is the place for your school flair.
Team Threads, 119 West Maple in Columbus. Call 620-429-4402.
I want to thank everybody for joining us here as we kick off the Vital Signs pregame show here on Columbus Sports Live. The Titans' execution is vital to their success. And at Vital Signs, they know how important execution is. That's why they help you through the entire process from design to installation. Follow them at facebook.com/Vital Sign Sign Company. Both teams headed into the locker room as we prepare for this big CNC matchup. Kicks off district play tonight as Class 3A District 1 kicks off. Obviously, Acacia has done districts very weird the last couple of years. I'm hoping they change it coming up next year, but the way they split it is there's 40 teams in Class 3A, and so Acacia did 8 5-team districts. And when you have 5 teams in a district, somebody's going to get a bye each week. And so, like, Girard and Frontenac might play each other, but Girard's not in our district, so that would be their bye week. And we'll have one in 2 weeks when we play Colgan. But things like that is why this whole new district thing has been confusing.
I think it has something to do with the amount of referees we have.
And that's a possibility.
Short teams of referees.
I know there's a game. I don't know when it is. I'd have to ask our athletic director, Troy Harity, on that one. But I know there's been a game moved to Thursday night on the schedule because of a lack of referees, and I'm not sure which one that is. But when we find out, we'll try to let you know. I do have his number, but to call him right now would probably be just a mouthful of people talking to him, so I wouldn't want to do that. But, we'll talk about last week momentarily. Obviously, Columbus put up a couple touchdowns on the board, but couldn't get anything going on offense past the first quarter, and that's kind of been the story of this entire season. They make a little run at the end when Coffeyville put in all their youngsters, and that was really the story of the game.
You look at the stats for this game, the two teams are battling tonight. They're almost exact the same total yards. The difference is we have 56 yards rushing. Galena has about 350. While we have over 520 yards passing, they have about 350. So they're about the same rushing and passing, while we're definitely a dominant passing game. But a lot of that comes down because we get behind and we got to throw it. So I expect to see them lighten it up tonight.
Yep, 2-0-3 teams battling it out here, and good old Columbus, Kansas, not much better on a Friday night. If you're in the area, come around and stick around for the entire game, because I'm hoping, as long as Columbus gives their best effort and Galena gives their best effort, this should be a very exciting game. Probably the most excited I've been this season, besides maybe the season opener.
Well, the rivalry doesn't hurt. These teams have a definite rivalry between the two of them.
Yeah, we talked about that a little bit. We'll hear from Coach Burns coming up on the pregame. Coming up next, we'll hear from the new head coach of the Galena Bulldogs, Jacoby Martin, in his first season and how it's went for him so far. All that and more coming up here as we continue the Vital Signs pregame show. We're back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Football on Columbus Sports Live.
more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc-Can's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croc-Can has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croc-Can.
Sunflower State. Joining us here on the Vital Signs pregame show is the head coach of the Galena Bulldogs, Jacoby Martin. And Coach, first year taking over. You had some big shoes to fill this summer, taking over for Bo Sarwinski. Probably has the most consistent 3A program that we've seen, and you guys have an 0-3 start. But kind of talk about how things have been going for you this season and how the role of head coach has treated you.
Yeah, taking over that role, that was those were some huge shoes to fill. But Coach Sarwinski's been a mentor of mine I played for him in high school, coached underneath him for 9 years. So, he's right there always helping out. Anything I have, any questions or stuff I want to run by him, he's right there to always help out. We're battling some injuries right now. We're hoping to get some kids back this week. And, all I can ask is for the kids to step up when it's their time, play hard, play physical, and that's all you can ask them to do. And to me, that's what we've been doing. We're hoping to get back on track this week, starting districts out.
Like we said, talking about it, and this is the first week of district play. Acacia has kind of done it weird over the last couple of years. They've split it up where, in districts you have 8 5-team districts, and so somebody will get a bye each week when you have 8 5-team districts. But you guys will take on Columbus, an 0-3 team, and a team that you guys have kind of had a little rivalry with over the last couple of years. Columbus beat you in the regional last year after you guys dominated that game, and especially in the second half in the main season. And it's just kind of been a back-and-forth affair. But as you guys prepare for Columbus tonight, what can you tell us about them?
Oh, they're a good, solid team. They're disciplined. Coach Burns been there for a while. He's got his kids playing hard. That's what you get when you play Columbus. They're going to play hard, and that's what we expect to do as well. We've had battles over the years, and we've had great games. I think that's what you're going to see tonight.
As you guys have been prepping for this game, you've taken 3 losses. First at the top of the season to Riverton and a much-improved team over last year. You guys also took a loss to Quapaw in the second week of the season, and last week Girard came to town and kind of did some damage to you. But what have you guys learned and worked on, and how have you guys improved over the last 3 weeks?
We're just getting back to basics. We're getting back to the basic blocking, basic tackling, and then if you can do those things and know your assignment and know your job, trust your brother that right next to you that he's going to do his job and play physical. That's all we can ask you to do. So, we've taken it on the chin last 3 weeks, but we're right there. Our kids are playing hard. That's all we can ask them to do. Like I said, we've had a good week of practice. I'm hoping to get back on the winning track this week.
Before talking to you, before the week started the interview, you mentioned you're a teacher there at Galena, and just to let you know, everybody that I've talked to in Columbus that knows you and Galena has said that if somebody was going to take over Bo Sarwinski's job as head football coach, they believed it was you that should have definitely gotten the opportunity. And being a teacher and a coach within Galena, what does the town mean to you, and how does it feel, being the head football coach of the Galena Bulldogs?
Yeah, it's just an awesome feeling. It's a dream come true. Having grown up here and, teaching here, it's a great community, great atmosphere. Galena loves their football. So like I tell our kids every week, play for your town, play for your community. That's what it takes. They're going to be out here to support you no matter what. Just come in and play like a Bulldog does. Do it for the ones that have been after you and the ones coming up before you. I teach first grade, so I get to see the kids coming in, and our kids greet them as they come in the building, and their eyes just light up. So it's a pretty special thing to see that, and then to have our high school kids see that. I think it kind of opens their eyes. I'm doing it for a bigger thing.
And lastly, we do this with our home coaches, and we like to do it with the away team too, to get some spotlight on some players that have stepped up. Obviously, we haven't talked with you the last few weeks, but as you come into town tonight, what's a player from last week's game that you think really stepped up or had a big game? And it can be multiple guys that had a big game the week before.
Battling these injuries, we've had several guys step up. Devin Hetty on the offense and defense side of the ball, he stepped up last week and made some big plays for us. Thatcher Bakken stepped into a role that, he took over. Zane Turner was out last week, so he took over and ran the ball hard along with Caleb Burkhart. These guys are really stepping up and accepting that role that they have now and doing well at it.
That's Jacoby Martin, the head coach of the Galena Bulldogs, here on the pregame in Week 4. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and look at some games going on tonight around the area and give you our predictions on those matchups. That's up after this 2-minute timeout. We're back after this.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
Our whole vision of becoming the four-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Numerous work out here tonight. Obviously, we'll talk about some area matchups, and we'll give you our predictions for some of these local ones. Baxter Springs is taking on Parsons. That's going to be a big game. Baldwin is taking on Santa Fe. Eudora is taking on Ottawa. Paola will take on Tonganoxie. Lewisburg is at Bonner Springs. Spring Hill is taking on Blue Valley Southwest. And Girard is taking on Frontenac.
That'll be a good one.
That will be a good one. Girard's 2-1. Frontenac's 2-1. And so it's going to be a very interesting matchup. Right now, time for some local predictions. I'm going to put Parsons over Baxter. I think Baxter's not going to be able to stop their offensive line. Baxter's
going to do a pretty good job.
I think they've got a shooter. Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll update you on halftime, see what they are. But I got Parsons over Baxter. Let's see. I'm going to go Frontenac over Girard. This one's tough. This one could go either way for me, but I'm going to say Frontenac over Girard based on the fact that
I'm probably going to agree with you on that one.
Girard has had Frontenac's number the last couple of years when they've had loaded senior classes. Well, Frontenac's got a lot returning this year, and I think Coach Smith is probably going to have stuff figured out a little bit. We'll say it that way.
Play Colgan this year?
They played him in the first game of the season.
And they beat him. Or no, Colgan beat him.
Colgan beat him 27-20. We'll take another quick break and hear from Coach Burns after.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
Welcome back, everybody, to Week 4 coverage here of high school football in the Sunflower State as the Titans kick off district play tonight as they will take on the Galena Bulldogs at Cecil Klein Stadium. And we're talking with the head coach of the Columbus Titans, Blake Burns, here on the pregame show. And, Coach, last week, obviously, first home game, the home opener, always a big night in southeast Kansas and in Columbus in general for every team. Of course, we had the food trucks out there, some vendors. Was an awesome night. Columbus, unfortunately, didn't have the best game against Coffeyville, 42-12. And in fact, the only reason we had that 12 is because we managed to get a touchdown in right as time expired. But talk about that game a little bit and some improvements and some things you liked from the week before and some things you didn't like about it.
Our kids competed hard, and that's something we've been able to say about our kids throughout the first 3 weeks of the season. We were in the right places defensively. We just didn't finish the plays to make some tackles and things like that. Offensively, the offensive line is something it's still a work in progress. I felt like we saw some better signs of some things as the game went on. We're still struggling to run the football consistently, and that's something that has been a priority for us for the last couple of weeks.
How does the injury report look for you guys in week 4?
Injury report, we've got one kid who will not suit up tonight, Canyon Smith. He's battled knee injuries, since he was in 8th grade. And one of his knees is still kind of bothering him since last week, so he will not be suiting out tonight, but otherwise we're as healthy as we can be.
How have the JV teams been doing? Because we don't cover those on our network, but I think it's always good to spotlight them, obviously, as they take on pretty much the same opponents that the varsity is. How has they looked so far before they take on Galena?
We went to Coffeyville on Monday. I had most everybody go and play in some capacity in that game outside of our seniors and a couple of our juniors. But we managed to compete. We played very well. We managed to overcome some of our own mistakes and things like that. We unfortunately gave away the lead with about 1 minute and 45 seconds to go. And we ended up losing that ball game, but I was very happy with some of the signs of progress that we've seen from some of our younger kids as the season's gone on.
You guys have Galena tonight in your second home game of the season, and this game has been a rivalry for a long time, and last year more than ever because the Bulldogs beat you in the main season. You come back and beat them for a regional title back in November, but as the Bulldogs come to town tonight, they're under a new head coach. They face some adversity as well this year. As you prepare for Galena tonight, what can you tell us about them?
They're honestly a lot like us. Not just speaking of record. I feel like they've got some kids stepping into the varsity lineup for the first time, and I think that the speed of the game and things like that, and the physicality of it is some things that they're adjusting to as well after watching film on them. And that's not a knock against them. I'd say the same thing about our kids, but it's a first district game. It is a rivalry game. I expect them to come out and be very physical. Every Galena team we've ever faced has been very physical. I know they're coached up well, and it's just going to be how we manage that adversity and things like that throughout the game. Whatever team can manage that the best will be the one that wins.
And obviously, for those watching, we're recording this on a Friday, which is rare for us, but it's been raining today. It's raining right now as we're recording it, and we've got more in the forecast. So obviously the field, we don't have the nice, sweet turf that Mammoth has done around the area for other teams. But how does the field being wet might play to a factor in tonight's game, especially with a very green team?
It's always going to come down to turnovers and field position. The ball can slip out of your hands. The ball can just stick to the grass or the ground at some points, especially if it's muddy, or it can go sliding around. Ball security is going to be very, very important for both teams tonight. And, footing and things like that, and understanding how to deal with that as far as taking your steps and being able to go and make tackles and plays like that on the wet field is going to be very important for us. And as I mentioned earlier, the team that's able to run the football successfully in conditions like this will probably have the definite advantage.
Good luck tonight, Coach.
All right, thank you.
That's Blake Burns, the head coach of the Columbus Titans here in Week 4 of the pregame show. We'll take a 2-minute break, and we'll come back and get you the starting lineups and the kickoff to this Week 4 game against the Galena Bulldogs. That's up next. This is Titan Football.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back, everybody, to Cecil Klein Field. Getting ready to kick off this Week 4 high school football game. And this one's going to be a good one.
Yeah. Titans won the toss. They deferred. Galena will receive, so Titans will get the ball at the second half.
Titans were greater even than the God.
As remember, the Titans is playing. Finished that movie up in history class earlier this afternoon. I guess earlier today.
Great movie.
It is a
Back
great
deep, we got us at number 2, back deep for Galena. That'll be Zane Turner.
Yep.
Kicking off, is that number 8? No, number 15. I don't know. We'll see. 15.
That's Carter Henry.
Carter Henry kicking off. And there we
I don't know if we have a solid kicker, so I guess he's the best option.
Yeah.
That's something that is established over time. But here we go. Titans and Bulldogs coming your way in just a few seconds. Titans can break the huddle and Carter Henry on the kick. Also, I don't know if we got crowd noise or not.
We'll find out.
Crowd's gotten a little bigger on both sides. Here we go. There's the kickoff.
And it goes to number 24.
Yep, that's Caleb Burkhart. And he'll escape it, gets to the 30 and brought down.
James Sexton in there on the stop. Starting lineup for the Bulldogs at right tackle, number 62, Braden Buckaloo. And at right guard, number 55, Connor Buckaloo. Center, 67, Elijah Hively. Left guard, number 61, Casey Hopkins. Left tackle, 50, Devin Hetty. Wide receiver, we got 14, Brody McNeemer. Number 4, Thatcher Botkins. 15, Coda Daniels. Running back, Caleb Burkhart, Zane Turner, and quarterback, Jack Perry.
And quickly taken down in the backfield. And I'm not sure who held the ball there. I believe that was
72, Mason O'Banion. On the stop for the Titans. Loss of 3.
That was Zane Turner on the carry with a loss of 4 as I'm trying to get the scoreboard recropped, so we apologize. I crop it, and then people bump it, and it goes out of place. And just bear with us here. Burkhart in motion. Throws it to Turner, and he'll escape through, and he's got some room to run, and he's going to get down at about the 40-yard line. That was the handoff from Jack Perry, or the pass from Jack Perry, excuse me.
So that was to number 4, Botkins.
Gain of 13 on the play. Brings up a beat.
That'll be 3rd down and 1. Well, somebody's not running the downs and distance on the scoreboard anyway. Yeah, but 3rd down and about 1.
The tight defense on a pickle right off the bat.
Hand off to Burkhart, and he'll go around the side.
He was hit in the backfield, but he made it through.
Or Caleb Burkhart on the carry. Brought down by number 51, James Sexton.
But he gets 2 yards for a first down.
The 14-yard line. First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
Hoping the scoreboard doesn't get bumped again. We apologize, but I'm getting it worked out here. Might have to take over for me for just a
first and 10, Galena at their own 42-yard line. And it's a low snap. Botkins running, and he's swarmed. Titan defense in there. O'Banion. Carter Henry. The whole line got him for a loss of 5. That'll make it 2nd and 15. Had a quick bubble pass. Oh, look at that. Blocking right into it. O'Banion says thank you. Ball's on the play.
Appreciate your covering for me as we get the scoreboard all lined out. So now you're able to see everything. Brandon Stice on the play. It brings up the 2nd, 3rd down at this possession for the Bulldogs.
That'll make it 3rd and 18, it looks like.
3rd and about 18 for Galena. And Columbus in great position here defensively. 3rd and 17. That's Burkhart under fire. There's the pass from Turner. Got it for Jack Perry, and he caught it. And that will get him to about the 40.
Pass is complete.
20-yard catch. He's hit immediately.
Yep, and that'll make it first down Galena.
So who made that catch?
Jack Perry.
Jack Perry threw it. Who made the catch?
No, Jack Perry caught it. Zane Turner threw it. Turner will keep it himself as he gets up the middle, and he's got a little more than what we wanted on that. And he'll be brought down just short of the 30.
Down another 51, G6. Spotting into the
Titan defense started off strong, but
from the 3rd.
letting Galena kind of slip through it here a little bit. Ball on the 31.
Who made that last run?
Turner.
Handoff, number 24.
Yep, that's Burkhart on the carry, and he'll escape for a few. Short gain for Galena.
Number 24, Caleb Barnard on the carry. Broke down by number 12, Jack Tanner.
So Tanner on the stop for the Titans.
For Bulldogs.
Sit down a little bit. A little bit. Oh, fake handoff. Bobbled. And that was bobbled on the handoff from Perry.
Daniels on the ball. He covers it.
It was on the handoff from Perry to Dakota Daniels. Daniels, one of the two. There's no I in it. But
It's, they're trying to give the Titan defense a chance. Low snaps, bobbles. Got a timeout
and
call.
15, and I think probably Coach Crane on that timeout. We'll take it with him. We're back in 1 minute. This is Titan football.
Sally Davis and the staff at Davis Real Estate are lifelong residents of rural Columbus and hometown proud. This gives them the knowledge of the surrounding area and makes Davis Real Estate the best to represent you. Sally is experienced in farmland, commercial, residential, and investment properties. Plus, all listings are posted on multiple sites for maximum exposure. Davis Real Estate, excellent customer service with the least possible amount of stress, expense, and time. Find the property of your dreams with Davis Real Estate.
We're back to Cecil Klein Field here. 3rd down and 15 for Galena. 6:55 left to go here in the first quarter.
Titan defense needs to hold here. It's a snap.
It's Turner on the carry, and he'll break through, get to about the 30-yard line.
Number 2 is the runner on the carry.
He'll pick up
about 10. Just shy of that, maybe.
Well, he's had 2 rushes, both for 10 yards, so he's fairly effective.
So 4th and 5.
And I figure they will go for it. No need punting this close.
No.
You don't want to give it up this early in the game.
And they will. Fakes the handoff, and Turner's going to keep it himself. He's got a man, and it's too far. And that will turn to Galena over on down to give Titans the ball. So finally, after Galena gave him plenty of opportunities to turn it over on downs, Columbus finally does it as Galena was on the 26.
Titans will take over.
Or on the 25, excuse me.
Well, around the 25 line, it's 10.
Yep, and that's where Columbus will have it 1st and 10. 6:13 left to go here in the first quarter. Rodriguez in motion. Play clock on 1.
Right off the bat.
Pass intended for number 11, Owen Roberts, and he couldn't contain it. Bring up a second down and 10.
We're to the 2nd and 10 for the Titans.
And Columbus starting off with the passing game. Figured they would have done that last week, but
that's going to be their strength.
It is, considering they have way more passing yards than rushing.
561 yards receiving so far this season.
Yep. Little mix match there. Handoff. And jumps forward for a few. I don't know who that is with the ball. That's number 35, Silas Schuberger on the carry.
He's put down by number 24, Caleb Burkhardt.
Caleb Burkhardt on the stop.
Brings up a third and
So it'll be 3rd and 9 as Titans get a short gain of about 1. Columbus tried to execute the passing game, tried to execute the running game. Neither of them worked.
Well, that pass was there. It was a
it was a good pass. Jack had a good arm on it. It just Roberts couldn't hold on to it. Jace Midget in motion. There's Valela. Gonna keep it himself. Gets it a pass. Overthrows. That pass intended for number 3, Corbin Newberry.
Number 3, Corbin Newberry. Ball's incomplete. Brings up a 4th and 9 for the Titans.
Yep. So Titans on 4th and 9 with 5:26 left to go here in quarter 1.
Catcher Hopkins. At number 2, Zane Turner. Back to kick for the Titans to be number 35, Cy Schuberger.
Titans will punt. Cy Schuberger will kick it. So poor offensive possession there and a high, short kick. It'll be taken by Turner right at about the 40.
Fair caught.
Yep.
Call. They're on the 31-yard line. That's where the Bulldogs will pick over their downs.
Yep. They'll hold it about the 41. That's where Galena will take it over on down. So pretty good field position for the Bulldogs here in this second drive for Galena. Also, if you missed it, we had a couple volleyball games this week as Columbus took on Girard and Riverton in a triangular, and then they took on Southeast in a varsity matchup best of 5. Those broadcasts are available for viewing here on Columbus Sports Live. Check them out. Scored All Athletics. There's a handoff to Burkhardt. He's running around the left side. He'll be brought down about the 45, maybe just short.
That's number 24, Caleb Burkhardt on the there. He's put down by number 17, Jansen Hale.
Jansen Hale on the stop for the Titans. Brings up 2nd and 7 for Galena, excuse me. Obviously, like we said, but one of these teams will come out tonight 1-3. One will become 0-4. And that'll be very detrimental for both of these teams' seasons. A win tonight, confidence-wise, would be huge.
Oh, yeah.
And off to Burkhardt again, off of right up the middle, and he breaks through. Yep, that'll be brought down right about the 43.
14-yard gain.
35. Side Schuberger.
I'll make it first down, and Galena's been escaping through.
At the 43-yard line, first and 10.
Titan defense kind of got butterfingers here tonight so far. Put it on the 44-yard line.
It's fundamentals.
Yeah.
Good tackles, good hits.
The thing is, Galena's, they're not green by any means, but hand off to Turner, and he'll get pretty much dropped. Yeah, a couple of yards. Bring up 2nd and about 8, maybe.
Number 17, Mason O'Brien. Loss of 1.
Oh, wow, they actually lost a yard.
Excuse me, gain of 2.
I at least thought he got forward for a couple. But...
He got 2. He did pick up 2.
Oh, okay.
So it's 2nd down and 8.
Yep. I was unsure, but...
if our defense plays like they have in the previous games, they get their nose bloodied a little bit early on, but then they stiffen up, and looks like they're starting to do that now.
Yep, stopped once again.
Number 24, Caleb.
Yep, that was Burkhardt once again on the carry.
For 72.
Picks up 3 yards on the carry.
And Mason O'Banion having himself a night so far with a couple of big stops here in this second drive. So 3rd and 4.
I'd have to think he'll go for it if he doesn't get it.
Well, I'd think they probably get it here, but if he doesn't get it, you're right, they will.
Show a little faith, man. I think they Watch the defense here.
Well, they've done well on the past 2 stops. See if they can hold it again. There's Turner. And
looky there. Loss on the play. Back to the 40.
Yep. Maybe I should just start trying to jinx their offense. I don't know. Brandon Stice on the stop. So 4th down and 6. If Columbus can get a stop here, maybe even push them back a couple, it'll give them decent field position.
Might be the momentum they need.
Yep. And give them good, decent field position here.
Crowd getting into it.
Burkhart in the back.
He's going to pass.
Here he'll fake the handoff. He's got a pass and a man, Zane Turner, an easy catch. And he slips a tackle and will be brought down. And the passing game's been eating up Columbus, brought down about the 25.
About a 16-yard catch and run there for Turner.
And that'll bring it 1st down and 10. And as we talked about, the passing game's starting to eat us up a little bit. As soon as it's 4th down, Galena passes, and they've got pretty good position. And if I'm Coach Martin, this is the exact drive I've been looking for. Probably all season. Hand off to Burkhart once again, and he's swallowed up. Maybe a loss on the play. Either that or a very short gain.
Looks like he's brought down by number 12, Chad Tanner.
Brought down by Tanner.
About a loss of 2.
Yep.
Second and 11 for Little.
So it'll be 2nd and 11.
The 50-50.
Oh, there's your 50-50 tickets.
I'll get one for the night's over.
That's a great chance to get your hand up and buy your ticket.
They're the kids in the green shirt.
See if I can retire early.
You can't win if you don't play.
That's true. Can't win if you don't play. There we go. There's Turner. He'll take it around the right side. Got some room.
He gets around it.
Yep, and he's going to escape through. Oh.
Down to the 10-yard line.
Defense butterfingers on Turner.
Put down on number 6.
They'll put the ball at about the 10.
Flag back around the line of scrimmage.
Yep. I didn't even see the flag, but now I do. We'll see what the call is.
And it's holding against the Bulldogs.
There you go. So it'll bring it back. So that will replay 2nd down and 11. Hopefully they come back around again.
The closest they'll be all night right there. So it's 2nd and 20. It should be 2nd and about 19, or 19. 2nd and 19 because they were 1 yard in.
That's right.
So 2nd and 19. 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Yep, and they're going to waste a lot of it in the huddle. Trying to burn a little clock here. And hand off to Burkhart, and he falls. Kind of a shoestring tackle there by number 51, James Sexton on the play.
Nathan Hopkins in there as well.
So the 2 lone seniors there on the tackle.
Yeah.
He's tripped up for 60.
24?
Yep, that was Burkhart.
And -1.
So to make it, this clock will expire, and that will end the first quarter. Nobody scored here, and Columbus got some opportunities to get the ball back. Hopefully they will. We'll take a quick break, and we'll come back in 1 minute. This is Titan Football.
When it comes to protecting your family and belongings from the elements, East Avenue Structures has you covered. Second to none quality wood and metal frame buildings, cabins, carports, storm shelters, garages, and even storage containers. Choose from multiple, completely customizable styles. Plus, they're the only builder to determine size using the inside of the building, giving you every inch of space you pay for. With rent to own and finance options, check with them first before you overpay. East Avenue Structures, we have you covered.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Welcome back to Columbus Sports Live here. 3rd down and 18 for Galena as we start the second quarter. High snap. Jack Perry looking to pass. He's got a man. And incomplete. Intercepted. See, that was number 6, Jane Rodriguez, on the interception. And that will give Titans the ball. And that was great defensive work there. Pretty much blocked him off completely. Pass was intended for number 4, Thatcher Botkins.
He came from the other side, outside linebacker, ran across the field and made that interception. So, good hustle on his part on that.
Well, that's really nice to see early on.
Yes. So, 1st and 10 Titans at their own 8-yard line.
So, I don't know if you... Okay, I'll shut up. A little hard to see.
They're in the Rhino package.
Hand off to Jaden Rodriguez, and he's gobbled up for a short gain.
Positive yards.
That's right. That's really what you need here.
Rodriguez on the carry.
I would say execute the passing game, but you don't want a repeat of what you just did on defense.
Well, I think we saw it last time. We have to establish a run before we go past.
Well, and the thing is, with Coffeyville, it was a lot harder. This is a good game to try to establish it with.
Yes. But our lines are pretty simple. We've got the big boys in the middle. Our tackles, tall and slender guys, they can get the blocking.
Valela. Gonna pass this time. He's got Jay Smith, and he's
overthrown.
Pass incomplete. It'll bring up a 3rd down.
Number 8, Jay Smith.
And about 7. I think that's what it was, yeah.
Valela just looks a little off. That's 3 overthrows he's had so far.
Yeah.
That first reception should have been a catch. Mm-hmm. That first one right to the receiver's hands.
Yep, that one was thrown right to Owen Roberts, and I would say that one was not really Jack's fault.
First game jitters.
Yeah.
I don't think Owen hasn't had many passes thrown to him yet this season.
No. I was surprised he was in at the start, but good to get the experience. Valela going to pass again. He throws it to number 12, and that's still Jet Tanner, and he's still pushing the pile, not a step it. And a nice run from Jet Tanner will bring him down to about the 26 or 27-yard line. And Columbus will get the first down.
So a 19-yard catch and run. And those last 5 yards were all earned by Jet Tanner himself.
He caught it and continued to push the pile, and that's good to see from younger guys.
Like I said, I've said this every game. Jet is improving every game. He's getting better, harder runner.
And what's crazy is he's not the only one.
No.
There's a lot of improvement from a lot of guys every game in a very, very young team. Hand off to number 6, Jaden Rodriguez, and he's going to be kind of gobbled up.
That's number 6, Jaden Rodriguez on the carry. Brought down by number 24, Caleb Burkhardt.
Picks up maybe a yard on the carry. Burkhardt on the stop.
Yeah, short gain, about 1, 2nd and 9 for the Titans.
Our first down there. Let's see if we can keep it going.
Yep. Columbus has not scored first the entire season.
We've got to keep moving this ball. We can't let Galena keep the momentum.
No. You got to get it past the 50 at least. There you go. They fake the handoff. Yep, that's Jet Tanner again, and he'll escape to about the 33 before he's brought down by another shoestring tackler.
11-yard run. Like I said, Jet Tanner's getting fired up.
Yeah.
Feed the hot hand.
And 2 good runs by him. And that's good to see, especially early on.
Have Schuberger in the backfield.
9:33 left to go here in the second quarter. 1st and 10. Here's Valela looking to pass. And he's got options. Looking for Jet Tanner again, just a little overthrown.
But hey, did you see that? he had time to pass.
Right.
You know what? It's not get the snap and look up and there's 4 guys coming at you.
Right, exactly. This is the game when you can establish both a run game and a passing game, because unlike Coffeyville where you looked up and everybody was about on your doorstep,
Yeah.
this game's a little different.
So that's good to see. Early on, the line is blocking. We're making those passing attempts.
Second down at 10. 3 in the back. Rodriguez in motion. Receiver to each side. Here's Valela, and he escapes a tackle, and he's got room, but he's got to get rid of it, and he did.
He throws it away. Good decision. Good decision. We'll make it 3rd down.
Yep. We'll make it. Yep, 3rd down. 3rd down and 10.
Well, he's 4 for 1 right now in attempts.
Yeah.
19 passing yards.
But you know what? It was good to see him get rid of the ball.
Yes. Did not take a sack. That's been our Achilles, I think, on all of these games.
Yeah.
Especially after we had, 35 yards in sacks.
Yeah, just not pretty. But I think Jack's improved since that game.
You saw it there.
Yeah.
Have a timeout called.
Yep. That was Corbin Newberry in motion, and a timeout called by the Titans. They've used 2 out of their 3
shot of the
half.
The play clock about ran out on him.
Oh, so he waited till it went down. That being said, we'll take a 30-second timeout. We're back in, 30 seconds. This is Titan football.
As one of the oldest banks in southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Shout out to Mike Hopino forward for starting.
Welcome back, everybody. Back to Cecil Klein Field here. Still scoreless. 9:13 left to go here in the first quarter. It is 3rd down and 10 Titans. And it would be pretty big momentum here to connect. You know, you just really don't have the wiggle room here. A big pass would be good. Jet Tanner in motion.
You know, they're keeping an eye on him.
Schuberger behind Valela. Looking to pass.
Valela
got to get rid of it. He's got Jason Midget. Oh,
just overthrown again. There's just a minute on that connection.
Yeah. And it's been good for most of the season so far, but tonight it just seems like, once again, Butterfingers are kind of eating the Titans up a little bit. I don't know if it's slipping a little early or if he's just not making the right adjustment.
You know, there might be water on the field and it gets the ball wet and they put it down.
And that was the thing we talked about in the pregame with Coach Burns, is that the rain today.
Looks like Bodkins and Turner back deep to receive the punt.
Yep. So Columbus will punt it, and hopefully
Bodkins,
they won't give Galena the field position that they've had all night.
Good punt.
It's a better punt.
It's going to bounce. Takes a good Titan roll.
Oh, fielded by Thatcher Bodkins, and he'll escape. Pass to around the 40, and that's decent field position for Galena.
and brought down by number 15 from Persepolis.
So now the defense has got to go to work, and it's done its job all night so far.
Group of Sires on the stop there for the Titans.
Yep, freshman.
Again, that shows the youth of our team. We definitely look around. There's freshmen on offense, defense.
And honestly, I said this, but I was surprised Coffeyville wasn't 60-0.
Yeah.
In a team this green, it was shocking to see that Coffeyville game wasn't farther apart than it was.
That just shows how they're fighting. Coach says they're fighting, keeping it up.
Yep. Good strong handoff there for a short gain for Galena. I'm not sure who's on the handoff.
Number 2, Zane Turner.
Zane Turner.
He put down number 6,
picks up 5.
Gain of 4 on the play, brings up a 2nd and 6 for the Bulldogs.
See, here's the difference in these two teams. Besides their records, they're pretty similar. But including their records, they're pretty similar. But here's the difference. Galena's got 9 seniors.
Yes.
We have 2.
We have 2.
Well, count Luke Gray, but 2 that are playing.
Yeah.
Hand off to number 24, Burkhart, and he'll escape through, get to about, yeah, that's not the 50, that's about 45, or excuse me, 47.
Looks like he got first down yardage.
Yep.
Burkhart on the carry.
Yep, first down.
Down number 17, Jackson Hale. Bryce Stallard.
Jansen Hale on the stop for the Titans.
First and 10 for Bulldogs.
I'm really surprised of the success they're having right up the middle.
Yeah.
You know, because that's where our big boys are. You got Carter Henry and
Right. And yeah, that is a little shocking considering, like you said, we've got Carter Henry and Maddox Oshner, Austin Glover in there.
they have to be double teaming these guys.
Yeah. Here's Jack Perry. Quick bubble pass to Zane Turner. And he'll try to escape a tackle. He's got some room to run. And those Butterfingers, man, he's sidestepping everybody.
Number 2, Zane Turner on the carry.
And Zane Turner's stutter steps kind of eating everybody up tonight on the defensive end.
Gains 11 yards on that run.
I just hand the ball off to him every time. We've been unable to stop him.
Well, somebody's going to get a hold of him here in a minute.
Yeah. I guarantee coming out of the half, they're going to have his number.
Yeah.
Because he's done the most damage on the running game for Galena tonight by far.
Well, Burkhart has 25 yards and Turner has 26.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's
I believe Burkhart again.
Yep.
But in crucial situations,
he'll pick up 3 yards.
Turner has done the most damage. For example, he's been in a couple third down and long scenarios, and he's managed to run past and complete a first down.
Turner's got, what, 2 10-yard runs and 11-yard runs. So he is getting most of their yards on those plays.
Bad news is I've only been sitting here for less than a half of a game, and my legs already asleep.
Yeah.
Burkhart under Turner. He'll keep it himself and go up the middle, and this time he's finally brought down as he was swarmed by a host of Titans, including
James Sexton.
James Sexton and Jet Tanner.
Yeah, I didn't know that Sexton was going for the football. He wasn't going for the tackle. He about pulled that football loose. I mean, that's a good sign. Well, yeah. That'll make it.
Barely worked for him. Good stop. So.
Yep. 3rd and 3.
3rd and 4. Hate to correct you.
There's 3 out there, dude.
Well, I'm going by the scorekeeper. Long official corrections.
And they pass, surprisingly.
Yep, and Perry's going to keep himself intended, and that's Thatcher Botkin on the connection. Pass is complete to him, and he'll be brought down about the 30.
And he'll get 6 yards.
And that'll be good for a Galena Bulldog first down.
Ball spotted at the 30-yard line. First and 10 for the Bulldogs.
So that's 2 receptions for Botkins, giving him 19 yards receiving this game.
Nope.
Answer Springs leads Parsons 17-0.
Are you kidding me?
No. Who called that? I think was it me who called that? I think I called that one, didn't I? I won't let you live that one down.
I don't even think we got to the predictions. They never happened.
No, we did.
Nope.
It's on film. We can watch it.
Perry looking to pass and overthrown for Zane Turner.
Pass intended number 2, Zane Turner.
Bring up a 2nd down and 10 for Galena.
Now, that's good to see. I mean, Henry's getting through, but they've got 3 guys hitting.
Yeah. Well, and for those that missed it, because we might not have picked up the PA announcer, it is 17-0. Baxter over Parsons. 20-0 over Southeast. Colgan, no surprise there. I'd like to know the Frontenac and Girard game. That's another one to watch tonight. But if Baxter beats Parsons, I'm scared.
Oh, handoff off to the right.
Yep, there's Zane Turner, and he goes up the middle and brought down. Maybe a short game. But good to see that Titan defense finally starting to get his number, get a hold of him.
That's 10 rushes for him already this game. Jansen Hale, that's his 3rd tackle this game.
Yep.
3rd and 7. Titans also given an opportunity here.
A sophomore, I believe, Jansen.
Yep.
Fake handoff to Burkhart, and that's Perry looking to throw. He's met in the backfield by a couple of guys. Got to chuck it up for nobody.
Incomplete.
Yep. It was almost caught by number 14, Brody McNeemer.
Passes intended.
There's a flag on the play.
Flag on the play.
Roughing the passer.
Yeah, I think.
There's a flag on the play.
I think you're right on that call.
Because there was nobody but Titans and the quarterback back there.
Yep.
Personal foul, roughing the passer.
Roughing the passer on the defense.
And that will back Titans up about 15. So what looked like a good incomplete for Galena is went completely
Titan defense back on their heels, but they've shown signs they can do it.
Yep. First and 10 for Galena.
19-yard line.
At about the 19. Columbus going to need to intercept it here. Or get some good stops. High snap for Zane Turner. He's going to run around the left side. Got plenty of room. And he's going to be in for a Galena touchdown.
Number 2 Zane Turner on the carry.
And nobody on that left side. I mean, as tough as Zane Turner is to get through, nobody was on that left side to stop him.
He made a couple good moves there, juked a couple guys out. But you take away that roughing the passer,
Yep.
Again.
One call. But,
our guys were just excited to get back there. It's hard to stop. They're lining up to go for 2.
Yep, and they will. There's Zane Turner looking to pass, and it's, I think, bobbled. I don't think he caught it.
It is incomplete.
Yep, it was incomplete, intended for Caleb Burkhart. So that makes it 6-0 Galena. With 3:50 left to go here in the first half, Titans will have the ball. And Titans will have the ball coming out of the locker room, regardless. But Titans looking to score here before the end of the first half. We'll take a 30-second break. We're back after this. This is Titan Football on Columbus Sports.
Team Threads is here for your school-themed gear. Titan fans through and through, but we can customize your team for you. Screen-printed vinyl and sublimation, embroidery, and rhinestone application. Call to order or just stop in. The store may already have a win. In the heart of Columbus, on the square, Team Threads is the place for your school flair.
Team Threads, 119 West Maple in Columbus. Call 620-429-4402.
Welcome back, everybody, to Cecil Klein Field.
Jack Perry kicking off for Galena.
Off of a Galena touchdown. It is 6-0. 2-point conversion is no good. Pass intended for Caleb Burkhart from Zane Turner could not connect in the end zone.
2-point conversion.
Yep. So here's the kickoff from Perry.
It's a squibber, and he's going to run with it.
And that is number 5, Braun Stone.
Kickoff was returned on number 5, Stone. He's brought down at 42-yard line. That's where the Titans will take it.
Well, Titans will have decent field position. Not the worst.
Plenty of time.
Yeah, exactly. We got 3:43, and
so here's the thing. Will they establish the run or go right to pass? What do you think?
Well, the run has not worked for him well, and it's eaten him up. But neither has the passing game because Jack hasn't been able to connect with anybody all night.
He's had 1 completion, I believe.
Yeah. Out of how many attempts? 5 or 6?
4.
Hand off to number 35, Cy Schuberger, escapes through, and he'll get close to the 50, about the 47.
So Schuberger will get how many 6 yards on the run?
Yeah, number 14, Rudy McNeemer. Nice gain on the play. Second, 6.
Cooper Sias comes in from the sideline.
14-0 Frontenac in Girard.
Wow.
Yeah, so a couple of surprising scores. I predicted Frontenac, so
yeah.
I guess we're different in prediction.
I picked him too. I don't want to.
Oh, well, I guess you win everything tonight.
And a
Yep.
Pass to Rodriguez.
Yep. He's got some room. He's down around. And there's a flag. Back at the 30. But Rodriguez gets to about the 15. So we'll see what the flag is. It was thrown just shy of the 30-yard line.
It was a flag on the block.
Okay, but here's the thing. If it's holding against us, it'll still be a first down because it'll go from the
Spot of the foul.
spot of the foul.
Yeah. So a first down regardless, but
Let's see what they're going to call here. And it is against Galena, so it will be
the sideline. And that will...
We'll turn it down. That'll be a...
So I think that was very suggestive. The timing was, that's good for this team.
A 43-yard catch and run by Rodriguez. That's good to see. Like I said.
Yep.
We just got to punch it in there. Handoff. Up
Yep.
the middle. Oh, wow. He made a brick wall there.
Short gain from Cy Schuberger. Caleb Burkhart on the stop for the Bulldogs.
We did pick up 4 yards.
Yep. That'll make it about 2nd and 6.
Like I said, Titans, take their time. Let's get it in there, not give them any time to get the ball back.
That's right. I'd burn as much clock as you can right now. You got 2 minutes left.
Yep.
And for Galena to score in very little time right before the half, even though we do get the ball, definitely hurt to see.
If we can score here, that'll be a huge shift in momentum back to us.
I would agree. Valela
Another
up a pass to
bubble, Jet.
out to Jet Tanner, and he's brought down on a shoestring tackle at about the... Can't really tell.
Loss of 5 on the play.
Yeah, that'll make it about 3rd and 11. I'm going to call it 3rd and 10. No, you definitely got to pass it.
Man, I hate seeing that.
Yeah.
But the Bulldog defense definitely read that little bubble pass.
Yeah. They read it pretty well. Stopped Jet nearly immediately. 1:10 left to go here in the first half. Valela hands it off to Jet again.
Something went flying out of the...
I don't know what that was.
We don't know what that was.
Maybe somebody's band came loose. I don't know.
Jet picks up 2 yards. They'll make it 4th and 9.
Yep.
9 for the Tigers.
Well, go for it.
Well, yeah, you got to. Do we have a kicker?
We got Carter Henry.
Hey, kicking that field goal is harder than you think.
It is.
33 seconds.
Yep. There's no reason not to go for it.
I'd say they're going to target the end zone for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Keep an eye on...
Valela bubble pass out to
Bubble pass.
Tanner. Connected for...
Oh, man.
Jace Midget. And they're Columbus asking for a flag.
How?
Jace was pretty much hit.
That's another one. I don't know. We'll like to look at that one again.
Yeah, I would too.
Because I don't even think the defender looked at all.
No.
It happened really quick.
And also,
So it'll turn over on downs. It'll be 1st and 10 Bulldogs with 12 seconds left in the first half.
Titan faithful. I know who that is. Tell by the voice.
And they're going to kneel it down. That'll be end of the first half.
So Galena leads at 6-0 after after a first half, we'll take a 2-minute break and we'll come back with the Crossing Construction halftime show. 6-0 Galena. We're back after this.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
I was raised in a small town, and there was a lot of people who took time to invest in me. And so when we decided to open up our offices, we want to make sure that we're pouring back into the community that's giving to us. We care. We want to be involved. We want to have a passion for what you have a passion for. We want to be able to give back. And that's the foundation. That's why we're more than just insurance.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Welcome back, everybody, as we kick off the Crossland Construction halftime show here in Columbus Sports Live. Your career awaits with Crossland Construction. Start with Crossland right out of high school with their internship and apprenticeship programs. Learn more at crossland.com/careers. You're watching the Titan dance team with I'll get them loaded up here, the members of the team, because I'm going to have to look at a photo. But it's seniors McKenna Andrews, Gabrielle Smith, Maddie Garcia, Brianna Reedy, Macy Allison, Chesney Dopkins, and Presley Tedlock. Trinity Green. Do you see her? No. See, I was getting to her.
There was no junior.
Oh, is she a sophomore?
Yep.
I thought you were a junior. Oh, well, shows what I know straight out of high school. And Brooklyn Lima on the senior list. Sophomore Trinity Green and Piper Hayes. And freshman Amory Neely, Audrey Combs. Did I forget about McKenna?
No, you got McKenna.
No, I got McKenna. I'm trying to remember who I got and who I didn't. Caitlin Patton. And if I didn't already say Amory Neely. That's tough. Yeah, those are who are on the field right now, performing as Raining Men with umbrellas. Because why not? It was raining earlier today. In fact, I looked out the classroom at about 11 o'clock, and it looked about like this.
It did. And it got dark in a matter of like 10 minutes.
Yeah. Anyway, we'll update you on a few scores tonight going on around the area. Some surprises. It is 6-14 Frontenac in Girard.
All right, Girard's coming back a little.
We'll look at the Baxter-Parsons game, and it is... Oh, no, he lied. It is 24-0 Vikings. Clint got the score wrong.
I won't tell him. No, Baxter's losing. 24.
He got the score mixed up. It is 24-0 Parsons. When he said that, I was like,
it was that much.
There's no way. In fact, you know what? We'll check the Parsons live stream too to see if it's confirmed, and it is. Yep, 24-0 Parsons. That makes a little more sense. But that had me scared for a minute. I was like, oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding me. We'll look at the Colgan game.
Majors, Natalie Hudson, and Casey Richards.
For the band.
Of Glory from the Earthquake Protection, the Civil War.
They'll be performing as soon as I pull it up here.
Civil War.
Well, that's not the name of the song. They'll be performing The Glory from something about the Civil War. The theater production, I believe. So if we had crowd noise, I'd love to tell you about it. I don't know, maybe we do. It's like a guess and go on this one, but we'll tell you about...
If anybody out there, if you can hear the crowd, let us know, please.
In Southeast, and I don't know what it is, because Colgan's not live streaming, and I guess they're having technical problems. But anyway, those are some scores going on tonight. I guess we'll let you know about our friends and fellows at the Varsity Sports Live Network, how they're doing tonight. Baldwin is at Santa Fe, and it is 19-8 Baldwin. They might win their first game of the season there tonight. Paola is taking on Tonganoxie. It is 7-14 Tonganoxie. Lewisburg is at Bonner. It is 33-0 Wildcats. Lewisburg, that is. And Spring Hill is at Blue Valley Southwest, and that one's probably going to be ugly. 35-7 before the half. Blue Valley Southwest. Blue Valley, I believe, is a Spring Hill. I'm sorry, Jake. Blue Valley is a 6A, I believe, and Spring Hill's a 5A, so that doesn't go well. But, Chuck Elias up there in Kansas trying to stomp things out. We'll take a quick break, and we will come back here with some halftime stats for you on the Crossland Construction Halftime Show. And we might get you a double box. We'll see. We're back after this.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Crocan has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Crocan employees, for making us the best.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
Why settle for less than the best? Crocan's gigabit fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Crocan has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Crocan.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Back to the Crossland Construction Halftime Show. And here's the stats on our brand new stat sheet.
It's really helped out. Looks like right now we've got Perry with 7 attempts, 3 completions, so 43% completion rating with 10 yards. Zane Turner's 1 pass for 1 completion, 20 yards. So they have 55 yards receiving so far in this game, because they did have some passes for negative yards and positives. So 55 yards for them. On their rushing side, they have 73 yards rushing. Now for the Titans, we had 57 yards receiving, and that's misleading because you see the passing's been there, and I have a feeling we're going to line it up a little bit more the second half. And we got 28 yards rushing. And again, that big penalty, that roughing the passer that let Galena continue their drive for the scores, I think that's one of the big plays of the game that's kind of hurt them pretty bad.
Indeed, and you know what?
And that's just youth. They didn't stop. You know, they got in the backfield. There was nobody back there, and he passed it, and they didn't stop. Yeah. 14-6 last time we checked one.
6 calls. I guarantee he'll announce that one in about 10 seconds.
Yeah.
But anyway,
I mean, and you look at the number of rushes they have had. Galena has had almost 20 rushes. We have had 7. But we've had more passing attempts than they have. But our incompletions are pretty high, unfortunately.
Yep. We'll take another quick break, and we will come back and listen to Buddy Durfelt ramble for about 3 minutes. We're back after this commercial break.
I am good at that.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367. Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
As one of the oldest banks in Southeast Kansas, Exchange State Bank is proud to be locally owned and operated. Exchange State Bank provides quality customer service supporting the growth of local businesses, agriculture, and the financial needs of families in the community. With competitive savings and loan products, online banking and mobile deposits, free debit cards, and more, Exchange State Bank is working to earn your business. To earn more, call 620-429-1873 or visit esbks.com. Exchange State Bank, you're not just banking, you're banking with friends.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Croccan has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Crocan employees, for making us the best.
We're getting the ball, but their offense has really got to go to work, and you see Jack out there practicing.
Him and Jet.
Mm-hmm.
We might see more Jet throwing the ball. Because Jet's got a pretty good arm on him, too.
Yeah, and he might be a little better at making those connections tonight because Jack's a little off.
Well, we'll see. He's never had this. It's called time in the pocket. So, I mean, the line is blocking better. He's getting time. Just overthrowing a little bit.
Yep. Like I said, one complete off of how many? 4, 5?
Yeah, my stat sheet's closed down.
What browser? Huh? You might be able to restore the tab. We'll see.
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Well, no. Here's the thing. It should be
Save.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's in Excel. Excel sheets typically save. That's why they're used in classrooms
There
all
we go.
around the
Still
world.
there.
And it's free.
Yeah.
Microsoft products or not, I get them. I get the lovely Microsoft stuff, but students don't.
Yeah.
Mwahaha.
So, I mean, another good thing to see between these two young teams, struggling this year, there's only been 2 penalties, one on each team this entire game. And granted, it was hard for us to recover from the one, but we have got to stop their run game. With over, 20 rushes for them, 7 for us, our defensive line has got to figure out something to do to plug those holes.
Yep.
Well, we're getting ready, lining up to receive the kick. Our boys need to go back to 45, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe behind the pit. We'll see. All right, second half's getting ready to go. I'm excited.
I am too.
I think the guys are going to come in.
Second half. Well, no, because it was a 1-point game at Afton.
We've been close at most of the games. I mean, within reach.
Yeah, at halftime.
Yeah.
It seems like it slips away in the second half, and then they try to make a little resurgence towards the end of the game.
Well, let's see how much of their how much coach's voice is hurt after his discussion at halftime. Let's find out.
Back to kick is number 3, Jack Perry for Galena.
Back deep, we've got Rodriguez and Schuberger. Another short kick.
Yep, fielded by, I can't see. I believe that was Jet Tanner, but I'm not sure.
Oh, that was a good block there. Seiler, he blocked somebody and knocked him back about 4 yards.
Pardon me, that was number 17, Jansen Hale on the carry. 5'8", 135-pound sophomore.
So, first and 10, Columbus. The 41-yard line. Boy, throwing 41. Good field position. The 41. Starting out right with a pass, right off the bat.
There's Valela, and he skips through.
Overthrows again, another open receiver.
Pass intended for Jaden Rodriguez, number 6.
Number 6, Jaden Rodriguez.
And you saw him practicing there, and I think his passes tonight have kind of eaten us up a little bit.
Well, they're overthrowing. He's, too much on him.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a lot on his shoulders tonight, that's for sure.
Yeah, indeed.
I'll make it 2nd and 10 for the Titans.
Three in the back. Rodriguez will take off behind him. Here's Schuberger. Schuberger will escape up the middle.
Oh, he's still going.
Still going. And they'll call it down. I don't know where they'll spot him at.
Was that Schuberger or Tanner?
I thought it was Schuberger. I thought I saw 35.
Yep, that is 35.
Schuberger on the carry.
Question my intelligence.
He'll pick up 4 yards. Well, that's easy to do. Okay, yeah.
I walked myself into that one.
Yeah, you can be careful with me. 3rd and 6 for the Titans.
Ball on the 45. 11:17 left to go here in the third quarter. Next time out, we're going to introduce to you a trivia question tonight.
Uh-oh.
And I've got the answer for it, too. I made that.
I can ask you some biology ones.
Yeah, we don't want people to change the channel. There's Falela. Looking to pass. Gets it. He's got some room. And he would be brought down just short of the 20-yard line. And the 2 passes that Valera's had tonight that have been completed have been to Jet Tanner.
That's actually our third pass.
Complete to Jet?
38. That's three completions. One was for -5 yards, but he's got 52 yards receiving, and Rodriguez has that one for 43. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
So, 1st and 10.
I was talking about the 2 that Jack has completed have been to Jet.
Yep. So
I guess they're the lucky combination of 9.
I'm really surprised Midget has been held out of it.
Schuberger right through, and he finds a gap in the middle of the defense.
Titan offense showing some spark here. He gets 11 yards on that carry.
So what this tells me is that Coach Burns has probably no voice left.
Or they have no seats left. One of the two. I remember those halftime speeches.
Yeah.
So 1st and 10 from about the 11-yard line. We could get a first down, but let's go for that touchdown.
Yeah. They've been in this similar position once before. Time to complete it. Was Jaden Rodriguez nearly slipped.
And off to Tanner.
And he will be...
small gain, I think.
Maybe a 1-yard gain.
Looks like
number 50.
Devin Hetty on the stop.
Yeah, he was the one to coach.
Loss of a yard.
I didn't know if it was going to be a loss or not. I thought it was a short gain, but instead of gaining one, we lost one.
It's hard to tell from up here.
That's right. Second down and 11. Layla looking to pass and that'll be a touchdown, Columbus. He was just barely inside on the right corner.
Well, reception for a touchdown.
Yep.
Well, you knew they could not hold Midget out all night. That is for sure.
And that's pretty much been how we've gotten our touchdowns the entire time. Last week, it was a 91-yard touchdown from a pass from Valela to Midget, and when they can get connected, it works well. The problem is the connection hasn't been there all night, and Columbus will try to kick the extra point and take the lead by 1. And kick is up, and no good. I thought it was to the right.
To the right.
I wasn't going to say anything. So that will tie it at 6-all. I would have went for 2 there, but say that after the play doesn't make me sound smart. But you know what? I think Coach Burns is also probably trying to establish a kicker for those situations.
Yeah.
Because games have been won on PATs before. But with that, Titans get on the board. It is tied 6-all here with 8:37 left to go in the third. We're back in 1 minute. It's Titan football.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
getting ready for a Titan kickoff. Checking the stats real quick after that drive, Galena has 128 total yards. Columbus now has 149 total yards, and the game is tied up with 8:37 left in the third.
Carter Henry set to kick off for the Titans. And now Columbus's defense has really got to shine.
Zane Turner.
Good.
Nice kick.
And they'll be feeling Zane Turner at about the 10-yard line. He might get a nice
tackle be made.
Yep. Oh, and he gets pretty good position
That
after
is
the bobble.
run, about 27-yard return.
Yeah. Especially after the bobble.
Yeah.
And that looked like but you know what? That was a really good kick from Carter. That was probably the best kick we've seen all year.
Best of the season so far for him. So good signs of life everywhere. 1st and 10. Let's see what the defense can do.
Still think they're selling the 50-50 gun. If you see the Mike Carpenter Ford green shirts walking around there on the Galena side like right now.
Oh. I think somebody from Coffeyville won it last week.
Yep. Right up the middle.
Yep,
And he's
that's
still going.
Burkhart, and he escaped through the pack, and he'll get a big gain.
Brought down by Carter Woodcock.
Right down at about the 40.
Pick up of about 17 yards.
Woodcock.
And who was that? Turner?
Burkhart.
Burkhart.
At the 46-yard line.
So it'll put it at the 46. I'm always off by 1 yard. I'll get better at that.
Man, our defensive line has got to find.
Yeah, they've got to find rhythm.
They've got to plug that.
Because we're going to run through that gap every time. And
go.
there's Turner, and he's going to run around the left side. He's got plenty of room, and he'll go out of bounds at about the 40, and Galena is just moving themselves forward.
That's a 14-yard
all
gain.
in all.
Putting one down with number 17, Jameson Hale.
I mean, Coach Burns, trying to yell.
Ball's going
I've never seen Coach move so fast.
He's looking. So 1st and 10, defense has got to make a stop. We cannot let Galena answer our opening drive touchdown for the second half.
Yeah, no. That's going to establish a lot of motivation for the Bulldogs. And off to Burkhart once again. He'll try to escape through the middle and gets a little, but not as much as he had on the last drive.
He'll pick up 6 yards.
So that'll make it 2nd and 4. So finally, Galena in 2nd down.
Gain of 5. Gain of 5 for the Bulldogs.
You know, I figured this. Galena, at the start of the game, they had similar yardage total, but they were split half and half between running and passing.
Mm-hmm.
And we were definitely way over in passing, so we've got to stop their run game.
Yeah. It is tied. 2nd and 5.
And another run.
Yep, and he'll get it.
You know, there's hands on him. They're just not bringing him down.
Yep, that was Burkhart again.
Number 24, Caleb Burkhart.
He'll get enough to get 5 yards.
Yep, that'll bring another 1st down, and Columbus going to have to hope for a miracle. No reason to pass.
Well, they've now passed us in yardage, so it might be a back and forth the rest of the game here.
Nice snap. Turner off the left side. Met by the pile that time for a short gain.
He still gains 3 yards.
And
Number 24, Caleb Burkhart on the carry.
we've got a Bulldog down. I'm not sure who it is. And I'm not sure what it is. I doubt it's a cramp. A little too cold. He's getting up. That was Turner. And
that's a bad sign for Galena.
He's limping off. You never like to see that.
He is jogging, so.
He is jogging.
That was a timeout for it.
So I wonder if Coach Martin might decide to let him out of play, let him rest himself, and then put him back in.
So we'll have a new quarterback in here. 2nd and 6.
Yep. And off to Burkhart once again, and he escapes through a little bit. Met by the pile a little late there.
Number 24, Caleb Burkhart on the carry.
Ran 2nd and... Oh, nope. Did he get the... No, the 3rd, excuse me.
3rd and 2.
Yep, 3rd and... About 3.
So he picked up 4 yards.
Titans are really going to have to push the pile back here. Any gain here is no good. I guess that's the same on every drive, but
Galena won't punt.
no, they will not punt.
Another handoff.
Yeah, Burkhardt up the
he's
middle.
stopped.
Yeah, he was stopped there.
Jet Tanner in there on the stop.
I don't think they got any gain on that.
Picks up 1 yard, 4th and 1.
Yep. So, yeah, short gain. Coach Crane trying to speak some life into his defense, but I think did they put Zane Turner in?
Yeah, Turner's back in.
Yep. So I figure he's probably going to have the ball here. Guys, they're going to pass.
I think they got it.
I think they got it too, but it was close.
Number two, Zane Turner.
And he gets enough for the first down.
But you know what? They did kind of bring the house there.
Yeah. Yeah, I ran the old Eagles play. Philadelphia Eagles line.
Of course you would know that.
Of course I'd know that, yes.
And Coach Crane got some decisions to make here.
We got to dial something up on defense. We have to stop this run game.
At the 19, and yeah, Galena's established it early on. And there's a nice stop.
And they're figuring it out.
Yeah. I think Coach Crane might have lost his voice in yelling to him how to figure it out, but you know what? That's why he's a coach.
And who was that on the run? 24.
That was Burkhardt again. Or, no, that was Zane Turner.
Picks up maybe a yard. I mean, you look, Turner's last 3 runs have been for 1 yard, 1 yard, 1 yard.
Yep. So I think they're sending I think Galena's probably going to try to switch things up. Wouldn't surprise me. Yep, and they're going to go around the left side. That's Burkhardt. He was stopped. So defense catches Burkhardt around the left side.
Freshman on the good hit there.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down at about 10. Yeah.
Wow.
No gain on the play. So Columbus starting to battle back. I wonder if they pass here. And they're getting the signal from Coach Martin to change things up.
It's a pack. No, rush to the right.
And he's met in the backfield, and I think he's going to be ran out of bounds before he gets anywhere.
Nice defense.
Yep. So that was Turner on the carry, ran out of bounds around the right side, and that'll bring up 4th down, and I don't know, he got a short gain maybe.
No gain.
No gain, and that'll bring up a 4th down and 10. And with 4th down and 10 here at the 19-yard line, Coach Martin has got a decision to make.
You know, the way his defense has been playing, you know, we did have a good first drive. So,
yeah.
Does he take the chance? He'll go for it.
Yeah.
We haven't punted all game. But it has to be a pass. I wouldn't see with the run game been shut down.
Yeah, it's been shut down 1-1-1-0.
Yeah, 2-0. So we've got
2 zeros.
5 plays they've gained.
And it's a low snap. They're going to execute the pass. Number 2 intended for number 24 Burkhardt.
Man, almost intercepted. Over the head of
well, we got a flag
on the play,
and I guarantee that was after the play, and I believe it's on Columbus. It might have been on Jace Midget.
Flag on the play.
Maybe for some words said afterwards, but I don't know. That's what it looked like to me.
So who was that to? Burkhardt, 10-yard reception.
I think so. Yeah, that was to Burkhardt. The ball on the 3.
It's only a 3-yard penalty.
Personal foul against the Titans.
Yeah, but it's a personal. That's what I thought. And I think that might have been Jace Midget letting his emotions.
Assessed at the end of the run, half the distance to the goal.
Yep. So it'll make it 1st and 3rd.
First and goal for the Bulldogs.
Well, goal. Doesn't matter now. High snap to Zane Turner, and he sneaks through. The flag. There is a flag. I also saw a flag. We'll see what it is. I think it's on. I thought it was on Galena.
I don't know. We'll see. Holding. That'll be a 10-yard penalty.
That saved the Titans there. Holding on Galena.
First and goal.
Takes it back to the 13-yard line.
So that gives Titans a little more wiggle than the 3. And
have a timeout called by Columbus.
Yep, Coach Crane going to talk some smart things, hopefully, into his defense and try to stop the run game Galena has established. But Columbus has stopped it. It's just about stopping it when it's this close. We'll take a 30-second break, and we'll come back with more Titan football. It's tied 6-6.
Our whole vision of becoming the 4-state agency was because we want to be able to grow with our clients, whether they have a lake house in Oklahoma, whether they're starting a business and expanding into Arkansas. We want to make sure that they're taken care of, whether it's home, auto, financial services, or even life insurance. We want to walk through the stages of life with our clients. That's the biggest part. That's what makes us different.
Welcome back, everybody, to Cecil Klein Field. It is tied 6-6. After a holding call, Galena was pushed back 10 after it was first and goal. Now it's 1st and 13. And Coach Crane called a timeout in order to
rally the troops.
Yep.
Rally the troops.
That's what a defensive coordinator does in that situation.
So Titan defense giving another opportunity here.
Yep. This play will be crucial.
They're going to run off the right side. He
stutter steps and is blocked and pushed back.
Number 24, Caleb Burkhardt on the carry.
Loss on the play. About a loss of a yard, I think.
About to say, I definitely didn't gain anything on it, I didn't think. Brought down by Carter Henry. I said he gained 2.
Second back.
Second down and 11. And that's Zane Turner on the carry, and he stutter steps through for another short gain.
Number 2, Zane on the carry. Tripped up by number 12, Jeff Tanner. Tanner on the block.
So who made that last one?
Oh, that was Zane Turner.
Zane Turner gained 3 yards?
Yeah. Third and 8.
What are we talking here?
I don't know, but the officials are...
Oh,
and we have a timeout.
Timeout.
They let the...
Galena is trying to run the clock down.
Yeah.
I mean, they're taking the chance here. They're hoping they're going to be able to
score. Yeah.
And then run this out of time.
Yeah.
So
interesting strategy, but we'll use that strategy to take another quick commercial break. We are back in 30 seconds. This is Titan Football.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
Oh, we got more cowbell. Welcome back to Cecil Klein Field here.
Just need more cowbell.
I mean, there we go. 3rd and 8 here on the 3. What?
3rd down. No, it's on the 8. It's 3rd and 8.
No.
They are on the 8-yard line. First, it's 3rd and goal from the 8 for Galena. 48.9 seconds left in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah, 48.9. Coach Martin trying to run time down. For a big loss.
Back to the 20.
So that was Almost kind of picture perfect right there. That's what Titans really need. And
Lots
if you can get out of this and turn it over on downs after being in the after being first and goal several times,
loss of 12 on that play.
So that'll bring up.
Okay.
Bring up fourth down and 20.
Our pass defense has got to stand firm.
Yeah, because they're obviously going to pass it. They know they can't complete the run game once we've pretty much tackled it.
He's back in shotgun.
Yep. So
running backs on either side, they're in there.
Why not let the passing game?
Another high snap, but he gets it.
There's Turner looking for Perry. He's overthrown.
Incomplete. Turns it over.
On downs. And that's what Coach Crane's defense needed right there.
And 10 Titans.
Yep. And that's just to turn it over. I mean, that's really big.
Okay.
Because Galena was close and multiple times in that.
You just look out there. The guys out there, they got a little fire in them. They're excited. They're ready for this one.
I hope.
And again, it's good to see this young team having this little success right now.
Exactly.
I mean, this is
Which
something.
is like we said, we have 2 seniors. Galena's got 9 and a load of juniors too. Now, we're not short on juniors, but our senior leadership is definitely low. Here we go. Titans on offense. Valela.
Gonna pass.
Pass. He's got to get rid of it.
Plenty
Intended
of
for
time.
Jaden Rodriguez, overthrown just barely, and it's just barely overthrown each time.
Was a scary. You threw into double coverage there.
Yeah, that was that.
There was
we were lucky that wasn't intercepted.
There was a guy underneath and above, but you know what? The pass was only he could get it.
Yep.
It's a good attempt.
It is a tie game here as we start the fourth quarter of action. Columbus on the offensive end, second down and 10. We are back in 1 minute. This is Titan football.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
I hope you appreciate the double box. Something we worked together during volleyball season. I think we're going to use it a little bit this year.
I like it. It looks good. You can get the commercial going and still show the action on the field.
Yeah.
Okay, Titan offense lining up. Double spread, either side. You got Owen Roberts and Rodriguez to the bottom of the camera. Up top, you've got Jet Tanner and, of course, Midget.
Yep. Schuberger behind Valela, looking to pass.
Good blocking.
Got man, and
He's touchdown Titans.
Down Titans. And 80-yard catch and run for Rodriguez.
That puts Titans in double figures at 12-6. That's a great way to start the fourth quarter, and
that gives Jalen Rodriguez 123 yards receiving this
yes,
week.
Jalen Rodriguez in the football team.
Yeah. We have 187.
It's all right. You said Jalen. That's his sister.
Sorry.
The excitement gets to us.
I'm fired up.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Hey, he was wide open. That was a good
About
pass.
to say, that was a really good time pass.
Good sign there for Valela.
Yep. Maybe he's finally becoming adjusted tonight after several errors early. And they'll go for 2, running Cy Schuberger around, and he'll be brought down. He tried to jump for it.
Oh, it is. He stopped short.
Yep. 2-point conversion is no good, but Columbus takes the lead for the first time this season, I think. I don't remember a game where they've been tied.
We've always had to come from behind. So
yep. Columbus takes the lead on a game for the first time this season, and now their defense has got to go to work. You don't want that run game to be established early like it was on that last drive, and Coach J.C. Daw is going to talk a little bit of sense into his defense as I can see him yelling across the field. We'll take a 30-second break. We're back after this.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, well, out standing in their field. Coles carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Coles continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Coles Service, 620-724-4121. See more at colesservicellc.com.
So Jaden Rodriguez puts some life back in the Titans. 80-yard catch and run. Now a Titan kickoff. Another good kick.
Yeah. I'll be taken by Zane Turner at about the 20, and he'll once again get real good field position as he's trying to run around the side, escapes to about the 36 or 7.
Yep.
And
by number 2, Zane Turner.
Turner really good on the return.
Brought down by number 17.
So Galena with decent field position once again, but notice, talking about the stats on that last possession for Galena, we stopped the run game there.
Yeah, we held them. I mean, it was like negative 12, 3, 0, 1, 1, 1.
Game by hand. I'm getting that here shortly.
Oh.
Once again, I don't get to buy a ticket.
Well, that $5 can be used for a drink at McDonald's after the game.
That's right. What they cost now. All right, 1st and 10, Bulldogs. Titan defense lining up. We have a timeout called by Galena.
It'll be called by Coach Martin before the first drive.
He did not like what he saw.
Apparently not, as they were lining up. We'll take another commercial break. We're back in 30 seconds. This is Titan Foot.
Crockhand has been serving the area for 70 years, and our employees are truly what sets us apart. Not only do they provide the best high-speed internet service available, they live and work where you do. They care about the company, our customers, and our community. They donate, they volunteer, and their investment makes us different. When you call, you get a local voice to solve your problems and keep you connected. We could not do it without their passion and hard work. Thank you, Crockhand employees, for making us the best.
Let me ask you this. How many of you think you are paying too much for insurance? Have you checked with a different agent in a while? I'm Corey Tedlock with Tedlock Insurance. I've become an independent agent to give my customer options. Here at Tedlock Insurance, we have multiple companies to help with all your insurance needs. Send me a message on Facebook or call or text at 620-674-1286 for a quick quote and see if you can start saving money today.
We're back here coming out of the timeout called by Coach Martin. Hand off to Burkhart, and he'll escape around the left side.
It's up about 4 yards.
Yep.
Down to number 51, James Sexton.
Sexton in there on the stop, one of our seniors.
Yep. Well, it's good to see the seniors getting some recognition, especially since they both haven't played a lot of true varsity minutes.
Really, they haven't. Mason Hopkins comes out. Sexton stays in.
Here we go. Hand off
up
to
the middle. And he breaks.
Turner, and he breaks through. He was lucky on a slip tackle there.
That's a 14 or 13-yard gain.
And we were lucky to stop him.
Yes.
He could have been to the house.
So our free safety had to have been there. That's been a score.
Yep. So Columbus at the 47, or Galena, excuse me, at the 47, 1st and 10.
And they're staying with the run game.
Yep, hand off to Burkhart, and he doesn't get through. Pyle stops him.
Maybe 2 yards.
Yeah, maybe a couple.
They're going to give him. Do they give him forward movement?
Number 60, Mason.
No.
No, they're going to say no gain on the play. Perfect. 2nd down and 10.
And who made that stop? Our other senior, Mason Hopkins.
Yeah, look at that. You think, a senior did that, not surprising, but for those two it is, because like we said, they haven't gotten the chance to play true varsity minutes yet.
Well, we are.
Hand off to Burkhart once again.
Yeah. He's daring them to pass.
Yeah. And Coach
Picks up a yard.
Coach Crane's all fired up.
Yeah. He's daring them to pass. Crowd's getting lively now.
Yep.
Seeing some life.
And the crowd certainly filled in. About 6:20, there was almost nobody here. And
yep. On both sides.
Yeah, stands are full. Not on the Galena side, but here at home they are. Here we go. 3rd down and 8.
There are trips to the right here.
Yep.
It's a bobble.
Yeah, bobbled pass. Jack Perry looking to throw, and he got it to Thatcher Bakken, who was taken down immediately.
But I think he got enough for a first down.
Oh, yeah, he definitely did.
That's complete to number 4, Thatcher Bakken.
And Coach Crane wants an explanation on that one.
Rodriguez. Because I
think they were saying he dropped the ball. Or Coach Crane was trying to say it. But
first and 10 for Galena.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the 34. Like I said, emotions are high. This game is big for both teams.
The crowd is...
There's Turner, and he'll get around the left side, brought down. They finally were able to stop him, but there's a flag on the play.
Might be some kind of a holding or blocking the black. Who knows?
Yep. We'll see.
Or it could be face mask. Could be anything.
Yeah. That's the thing about call.
It is holding against the Bulldogs. That will be a... And looks like it's about 1 yard in. So from the spot of the foul, that'll make it 2nd and 19.
And I don't know what Coach Burns is arguing. Maybe he's, well, I honestly have no idea.
He's saying from the spot of the foul, and they're one, I don't know. There we go. That's what he was saying.
Oh, we'll be a 10-yard penalty.
So to replay, 3rd down and 8.
First. That'll make it 1st and 20.
Oh, 1st down and 20, yeah.
So they took it from the
20 Bulldogs.
Got to eliminate the passing game. And there goes bubble pass to the left side. And he's going to, I think he was brought out of bounds. I couldn't see who was on the carry.
Number 2, but that was
Turner.
Turner on the catch. Picks up 5 yards on the reception.
Making about 2nd and 15.
All right, Titan defense.
Needs a stop. Kilfer with that penalty to Galena to get in. We'll see. There's Perry looking to pass again. He's going to go back to about the 50-yard line.
And
incomplete. Right into the hands of Luke Gray.
Pass is complete to Gray.
Which that's fine by me.
Yes.
I'll take that. That'll bring a 3rd down and 15 for Galena. And this is going to be huge right here.
Well, either way, they're going to go for it.
Yeah.
I mean, you know.
They have to. What do they have to lose?
Yes.
When you're in this situation with 8 minutes left in the last quarter and you're down, you have nothing to lose.
Well, I don't know. A punt would gain them 20 yards.
Yeah.
But
there we go. Perry looking to pass again. And it is yes, nice defense. Intended for Brady McNeema. And the tackle dropped it.
Jalen Rodriguez with an excellent defensive play.
And that will bring up a 1st down and 15.
That was good to see.
Yeah. Here we go.
Timed well. That was a good defensive play on that, or in that, our backfield there.
And like you said, they got to go for it.
Maddox Oshner's coming off the field.
Coach Crane going to switch up his defense a little bit.
Sexton's getting the crowd fired up.
Just as the seniors should.
4th down here.
And we got a flag.
Delay a game, probably.
Yep.
The punter was back there waving his hands.
Yeah. Delay a game on Galena. And that will back them up. How much does that back them up? 5 or 10?
5. Delay a game, 5.
So it'll be 4th down and 20.
So 4th and 20, you're definitely going to punt. I don't see them trying to pass a fake punt or something here. But you never know.
Yeah. There'd be something to watch out for. And there is the punt. And that'll roll into
takes a...
That's a touchback. That's in the end zone when he touched it. So that will be a touchback. It should be.
No, they're taking it down there.
Ball down inside the 5-yard line. And that's where the Titans will take it for first and 10.
I don't know. Was his legs in the end zone? Did he come in and out? I don't know.
I don't know. I'd bet a lot of money it rolled into the end zone, but it's hard to see from here. They'll take it at the 2. So we've seen better field position.
We've seen better field. We've seen worse.
That's true. So
if we're going to pass.
Yeah, but what else do you do? And dropped. And they can't get a hold of the football. Oh.
That's a safety.
Yep.
Safety.
So that'll be 2 points
for Galena.
And then we will kick off to them.
Yep. So a safety for Galena, and oh my gosh. Titans can hold on the football. I'll make it 12-8. Better than a touchdown, but still.
That was an awkward, weird series of events there.
Yeah, Valela dropped it, and then I couldn't see who else dropped it.
I think they fought over it. I mean, if it had been Valela by himself, he could have picked it up and thrown it away, but
yeah. And so Titans will go back on the defensive end as Coach Burns walks to the 45 with his head down.
No, he's thinking happy thoughts, I think.
Sunshine and rainbows in his head right now.
Again, I mean, you wonder about, some of the way it's going.
Yeah.
That first pass, did he drop it? We don't know.
Right.
I didn't see it because it was in front of our sideline. So we're kicking off from the 20. Now we need a good party kick here.
And it is that Carter Henry? Yeah. That's Carter Henry kicking off again. He's had 2 really good kicks.
And he gets a good one off.
And another good one taken by Zane Turner. And really good field position for Galena as he knocks over his own teammates. Uh-oh. He's running around the left side. He's got room to run. And he'll be brought out of bounds. And Galena's got great field position. First down and 10. Columbus's defense has stopped them several times, but that is an ugly way to start. And Galena will have the lead if they score off the safety.
So it'll be first and 10. Bulldogs from the Titan 26-yard line, looks like. 25 or 26. They haven't put down yet.
Yep.
And the Bulldogs
7:47 left to go here in
so the defense
fourth quarter.
Stand again. They held them last time. Can they do it again? We'll find out.
And Coach Cranes, I think, talked some life into them, and they got to keep their spirits up after that upsetting offensive set.
Well, you knew they were in trouble on the 1.
Yeah.
The ball on the 2. Yeah. He's going to pass. Bubble pass.
Bubble pass. That's Thatcher Botkin. And he will run around the side, get
Rodriguez on the hit again.
Yeah, I think he got to about the 20.
Reception. Coming down by number 6, James Rodriguez.
He'll pick up 8 yards on the reception.
And 3 for the Bulldogs.
Gets it to the 18-yard line.
Second at 3. Apologize for yawning. I can be tired. Been up since 6.
You're probably talking to people who worked all day. I don't want to hear it.
Well, fair enough.
Second and 3.
Yep. Ball in the 18. Columbus defense got to get a stop here. Hand off. And he's pushing the pile, but Columbus does manage to stop.
Man, we're hitting them in the backfield, but they get a first down.
Yep.
Initial contact on number 50.
Yeah, you're going to have to hope for another penalty or something like that in this situation.
Defense is going to stand up. They've stopped them before.
They have. Watch that drive beforehand.
On a first and 10 from the 14-yard line.
Yep.
I mean, we've seen it all night. They're hitting them in the backfield, but they're evading that first initial hit.
Yeah.
Yards after bubble to the other side.
Yep. And he'll have to just down it. That was Thatcher Botkin again.
Now, is that they're calling it incomplete?
That's the team number 4, Thatcher Botkin.
I think so.
That looked like a side pitch, but who knows? Like I said, we don't have the angle on it.
Yep, they're going to call it incomplete. It'll bring up second down and 10. I don't know if it would have mattered. I don't know if it would have got positive yardage or not.
No, it would have been 5-yard loss.
No. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, he threw it straight through.
Second and 10. Titan defense in a hole. We've got 5 on the line now. This worked earlier.
Yep, there's Turner again, and he'll push the pile.
He'll get to what, maybe the 11?
Yep, gain of about 3 or 4.
No, he gets to the 10. So 4 yards.
Yep.
By number 51,
Bring up 3rd and 6.
James Sexton.
Oh.
How's your blood pressure?
High.
3rd and 6. 3rd and 6.
Yep.
Titan defense once again.
They've been able to stop it, but it's the return that has eaten them up all night.
Yeah.
Zane Turner definitely been the most impressive, and he'll pass it off. Oh, no, he faked the pass, and he'll run around the left side, and he is short.
He's close. He is close. Down to the 5.
Yeah.
Brought down by number 12, Jet Tanner.
So it'll be 4th and 1.
Yeah, 4th and 1. So we're gonna need a bobble or a penalty.
Hey.
Ball on the 4. 4th down and 1.
4th and 1.
We'll see.
This drive's eating up a lot of time. Not good for the Titans if we get
No,
have to
and
score back afterward.
Coach Martin's definitely running the clock.
Oh, I don't think he got it.
I don't think he got it either.
He didn't.
Did he get it? I don't think he got it. I think he was stopped.
He was hit in the backfield.
He got it. Wait.
They're going to measure.
Yep, they're going to measure.
But you don't know. I mean,
I wouldn't say he got it, but, I'm biased, so.
He got a good placement. But he was hit in the backfield. How I don't know.
Man.
Like I say, when that pile of players gets in there, the ball can move forward and back.
There comes Coach Ryder in the field marker. We'll see. They're going to measure. Oh. Galena will get the first down.
It'll be 1st and goal.
It would have been. That's got to be as close as it can possibly get.
From what we saw here, it looked
And
like he was
Coach
stopped
Burns
short.
wants an explanation from the ref. He won't get one. And Zane Turner run around the side.
To play.
Yep. Columbus is going to have to do all they can here to get negative yards. We're going to bring up a 2nd down.
Number 73, Burton Styles on the tempo.
2nd and 6 or goal. Doesn't matter.
2nd and goal.
Oh, and close snap, and it'll cover it. That's Zane Turner on the cover, and that'll be more negative yards.
Back to the 20.
I think they want to kill me in this game. I think that's what they want to do.
So that's from the 6 to the 20. That's 14-yard loss.
That'll be 3rd and 19. This will be crucial right here.
I got a new name for you. Captain Obvious.
Okay.
3rd and 19.
I'll just take the headset off and walk home. There we go.
All right, 3rd and 19.
Probably
Defense is standing up.
There they go. Hand off to Burkhart. And then take the handoff. But Zane Turner's getting around. He is stopped. Short of the 1st down. But there was a big hold.
I mean, it's spun our player around, but the white hat didn't see it.
Nope.
But it's 4th down.
Yep, it is 4th down. They did get positive yards.
They 3 yards.
Pushed so back. Pushed so far back. Gain of about 4. It'll be about 4th and 15.
This is now we're crucial.
Yeah.
Now you can say it. Go ahead. I want to hear it.
All right. This is crucial.
All right.
Here we go. 4th down and 16. Back to pass. Jack Perry looking for it, and he had to keep it himself. Pass intended, and incomplete.
Complete. No frogs.
No frogs.
Turnover on down.
Turnover on down. You've got to be kidding me.
Wow. Titan defense, when it needed to, twice in a row, has stopped them.
Yeah.
And that is huge for this team.
Oh, my God.
You might say that was a crucial play. I'm not going to let you live that one down. I'm sorry. All right, 1st and 10, Titans.
Here we go. You can't have a repeat. Of course, they were on, the 2?
Yes.
But still, you got a little more room here to fall back in.
You know what? I'd see them running it just to run the clock out.
Yeah. There's 3 minutes left.
But we've got to get it. We've got at least 1 or 2 first downs.
Oh, yeah, you've got to push this.
Yeah.
But you also want to run as much clock as you
clock
can.
is going all the way down. It's a pass.
Yep, it's a pass intended for Rodriguez. Got a little room.
Man.
And he'll get down.
25-yard line.
Yep. So the farther you can move this ball, even if you don't score right now, which it would be beautiful.
9-yard reception.
The farther you can move this ball,
yes,
the more you can run the clock, because the clock's running. We're under 3 minutes to play here, and it is a 4-point game. Columbus can score here. That's huge.
51-0.
Yeah, that sounds more correct.
51-0.
I figured they'd be stopped by Parsons, but
well, I guess that says back there was a paper tiger.
We'll find out in week 7. Titans will take them on at home.
Letting the clock go down all the way. Hand off
Schuberger. And he's still on his feet. And he's swallowed up and finally brought down, but there you go.
Wow. You have a hurt Bulldog.
Yep.
First down to the Titans as he gets the ball out to the...
So that'll stop the clock. That's number 15, Coda Daniels, who was on the... he seems to be in a lot of pain. We'll see what happens. Coach Crane going to go out and check on him, and he's struggling to even get to his knees.
Comes their trainer.
Yeah. And Coach Crane going to give him some water and step things back.
You see it now's times when you look at how's the feet, angle of the feet.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like to be moving that left leg.
Yeah. And he'll turn himself over on his back.
Yeah, he's
hurt. It's Coda Daniels. And, it doesn't matter who you are. Obviously, the emotions are high, but you hate to see that.
You don't want a player hurt at any time.
You want everybody to come home clean and still win the game, and unfortunately, sometimes that's the risk in football. And, you just hate to see it, and they're going to stretch him out, try to work it a little bit.
It is the right leg that he's hurting.
Yeah. And he's up. Good to see it.
All right.
Give the young man a round of applause, and he'll walk off on his own power, but with a little assistance from his coaches.
15 for the Daniels.
So,
Good to see him.
Yep. Clint took the words out of my mouth. Good to see him walking off. Yep.
All right. 2:14 left in the ball game. Titans up by 4.
And now the blood pressure spike returns.
The spike returns.
Yep.
1st and 10.
1st and 10 Titans. Yeah. Honestly, the run game's been working for him a little bit. That's really what I would say. Just do it. Just risk the interception.
If I was doing it, I'd be expecting run. That's why we passed. I mean, that, he was open. Can we continue this success? We've got Jet Tanner and Seiler in the backfield.
Coach Martin kind of likes to expect the unexpected. So we'll see.
We're letting that play clock go.
Yep.
Use as much time as we can.
Oh, yeah. We've got 12 seconds. Rodriguez will finally go in motion. High snap to Valela. And he'll sneak forward for maybe a gain of a couple.
29-yard line, looks like.
Yep.
That's number 10, Jack Roller on the terror.
I don't know what the call is.
Timeout called by Galena.
Yep.
I think we had a little extra love back here in the backfield as one of their players.
Yeah. But I didn't see a call, so I didn't know what the Titan Faithful was up and on about. But it'll be 2nd down and 8. Timeout called by Columbus.
And Valela is able to get 2 yards on that.
Yep. 2nd down and 8. 1:40 left to go in this one. We're back in.
Valela has positive rushing yards.
Yeah.
That's a first for this year.
And that's something to look back on.
Yeah. He said
Minute 40. Yep. And this is like a very similar situation to what it was in that regional game. We're going to go to a commercial, but we'll do it later.
Yeah, I kept talking. Blame that one on me.
So you will have to pay the sponsors $50 each.
No.
I think they'll be okay. We'll cover everybody in our post-game show coming up.
All right, second down, 2nd and 8 for Columbus.
Yep.
A minute 40 left.
Going to need a good, strong run here. Like I said, you want to burn the clock as much as you can. It's a minute 40 left in this one.
The clock won't start until the snap. So.
Yeah. And here you go. Layla looking to pass. Oh, that was,
man,
that was close. Now that had the heart racing.
Yes.
That was almost intercepted a couple of different times.
But I mean, it was a close. He was hit before the pass got there. But being a screen like that, it's kind of hard to see.
Yeah, and Columbus, yeah, they've got to move the ball a little more than this. Defense has been able to stop him, but you don't want to jinx it.
The thing about the incomplete pass is it stops
the clock. Yep.
Yes.
Minute 35 left to go. I'm burning as much time as I can.
Well, so it's going to be 3rd down.
Yep. Here we go. Couple of crucial plays.
I won't say anything.
Thank you. And Valela trying to get rid of it, and he'll run around the right side. He's got some room. Uh-oh. Was it caught? It was caught by Jace Midget.
It's complete. See what the they're saying completion.
Yep.
Oh, we have a flag back here.
Uh-oh. Yeah, and it's I think it's gonna put it back.
Yeah, they're waving them back. So it's a flag back at the line of scrimmage. Man.
Brings up a 4th down with the tightness.
I am.
No, it'll still be 3rd.
It'll still be 3rd down and 8. Yeah, it won't be 4th down, but that was big.
And it has not gone our way this second half, that is for sure.
No, not on the calls. And Coach Perry trying to argue something down there.
So it'll still be 3rd down.
Yeah. Oh.
Importantly, moving on the Titans, it's declined, brings up a 4th down.
So they're saying the pass was incomplete.
Yeah.
So
it'll replay.
No, it's 4th down.
Oh, yep. It'll be 4th down and 8. We've got Thatcher Botkin in the backfield. And short punt. It'll go out of bounds.
No return. That was
right. That's the big thing. So it'll go out of bounds
at the 39.
That's what Galena will take.
41. So it'll be 41. 1st and 10, Galena.
So pretty good
minute
position.
15.
Gosh.
You've got to think they're going to pass.
Oh, yeah.
You've got to think they're going to pass because they got to stop the clock. They don't want to rush.
No. They want to save as much time as they can.
Are they out of timeouts?
No, I think Galena's got one.
Galena's got one, I think. So Galena.
I don't know how many. I don't know how many we have.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
We got a late player coming out.
Yeah.
They've got double spread, top and bottom of the screen, dropping back the pass.
There's Perry with the pass, and he's caught in the backfield, and he's going to have to chuck it up. Intended for Zane Turner, incomplete. And that was way far.
That was a good no call.
Yeah, Perry had to get rid of it
because the defender stopped in front of him and he ran over him.
Yeah,
that's a no call.
Yeah,
good no call.
Right.
That'll make it second
down and 10.
Stops the timeout called by the Titans.
Yep, and Coach Crane I think he's probably understanding now the passing game's what's going to.
Well, I mean, their receiver had 2 steps on us. He was back.
With that, we will take a 30-second break to catch our breaths. We are back in 30 seconds. This is Titan.
Why settle for less than the best? Croc Cans Gigabit Fiber optic internet is now available to Pittsburgh, Frontenac, and Fort Scott, and many rural areas in between. Croccan has the best speeds, the best reliability, the best service, the best support, and is overall the best value on all ultra-high-speed internet. If you want the best home internet connecting as many devices, all without equipment rentals, contracts, or overages, it is the time to switch to the best. It's time to switch to Croccan.
All right, second 10. Here we go.
Just over a minute.
Timeout called by Coach Crane. And I bet he's feeling a lot of nerves right now. So I don't think I could ever be a football coach. I just don't think I could do it. I'd have to be in the booth. I couldn't be outdoors.
You're getting wired just as it is.
I know. That's the problem. Perry.
Dropping back.
Snap. The touch ball is incomplete. Bring up a third down and 10.
Only 4 seconds off the clock, though. That's
the thing.
4 seconds off the clock. That was close.
Yeah.
So it's third down.
Third
and 10.
Yeah. Here we go. Titan crowd getting loud. Here we go. That's Bergeron. Snap in the back. He's going to have to throw a Hail Mary, and it is intercepted. There's 51 seconds to go. I'm not sure who had the interception.
That was going to be the ball game, folks.
That is probably going to do it.
All we got to do is snap the ball.
Yep. And run the clock down.
Victory formation.
Yep. Under a minute and an intercepted by, I think they said Jace Midget.
Well, that's 2 receptions for him this game.
Yeah.
Somehow he was held out of this. I mean, he only had 1 reception for a touchdown. And now the big interception here at the end of the and
Titans will down it, and that will keep the clock running.
1 more snap.
And that will do it. Yep. All they need is 1 more. Here we go.
Still 17 on the play clock.
Yep. Under 20 on the game clock. Just take as much time as you need. And there you go. That'll do it right there.
That should do it.
And we said one team will come out of this 1-3. The other team will come out of this 0-4. And the Titans will win this one over the Galena Bulldogs in week 4 to get their first win of the season.
There you go.
Very, very nice to see. And hopefully that will give them some confidence going into next week, because it will be a big one.
Yep.
We will tell you about the score of the Frontenac-Girard game coming up on who won that one, but we'll soak in this moment for a little bit as Columbus wins 12-8 over Galena in a back-and-forth contest. And Columbus's defense really stepped up
in the second
when
half.
it needed to.
A different team. They were a different defensive team in the second half, and it showed.
Yeah. A lot to talk about coming up here on the Optic Communications postgame show, and we will start with some scores going on tonight around the area. We are back in 2 minutes. This is Titan Football on Columbus Sports Live.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
When it comes to your health, there's no need to travel. Mercy Hospital Columbus offers an array of outpatient services such as physical therapy and infusions. Mercy also has private room swing bed services and respite care. The ER is open 24/7 with low wait times. Mercy cardiology physicians can even serve patients here. Choosing a small community hospital allows you to remain close to home while still receiving important medical care. Eliminate unnecessary time and travel by choosing Mercy Hospital Columbus.
Having the right branding, graphics, and overall look to your business is vital. Luckily, there's Vital Signs in Columbus. Vital Signs Sign Company has been the four-stage choice for vibrant, eye-catching signage since 2001. From small stickers and leather patch hats to lighted pole signs, digital signs, banners, and more, Vital Signs takes you from concept to design to installation. Up your graphics and promotion game with Vital Signs. To see more of their work, follow them at facebook.com/Vital Signs Sign Company or call 620-429-3000.
Hello, Four States. This is Jay Hatfield with the Jay Hatfield Auto Group. We've been serving the Four States area for over 29 years, and we now have 6 locations which offer Chevrolet, GMC, Ford, and Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram. Each of our locations is operated by a Jay Hatfield family member or managing partner. At Jay Hatfield, we're here to earn your business and trust. We have approximately 300 pre-owned and 300 new vehicles in stock or on their way, and we're making deals. Come see us at Jay Hatfield location today and let us make you part of the Jay Hatfield family.
Welcome back, everybody, to an exciting night here in Columbus, Kansas, as Columbus in Week 4 will pick up their first win of the season against the Galena Bulldogs. A rivalry game, 2 0-3 teams coming to each other, and Columbus gets to 1-3 tonight. Galena will fall to 0-4 as we kick off the Optic Communications post-game show. Optic's roots run deep, just like their 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. To learn more about everything Optic has to offer, visit opticcommunications.com. Optic Communications is the provider for the internet service for all of Titan Athletics in Columbus. Not away games, because I know some of them are blurry and they don't provide us with that. But we'll tell you about some scores from around the area while we get some stats loaded up here on the Varsity Sports Live Network. Scores from around the area tonight. The big one that I'm looking for is Girard and Frontenac, and it is 26-12 Frontenac in quarter number 4 with about 4:22 left to go.
Frontenac has another tough team.
Yep. Well, they talked about it at the beginning, before the season even started. There were kids saying, we're going back to the state championship game. But I'm going to try to find the I don't know about the score of the Andale game, but Andale, who beat them in 2021, has been won it 4 straight years. They've outscored their opponents like way too many. I mean, if you look up on Max Preps, one of their scores was like 73 to something, the other was 63, and we'll pull it up for you momentarily just so you can see how dominant they are once again this year. No, that was last year. Yeah, they beat Nickerson 108-0. But
let me go to Max Preps here.
Yeah.
The stats for this game, again, these teams are so similar. It ended up total yards for Galena, 224. Total yards for Columbus, 238.
Mm-hmm.
But the big thing was our defense stood up when it needed to. That first drive from the second half, when we came in and we drove down and scored, defense saved the game, obviously.
Yep. And I don't want to say anything like you talked about with Baxter being a paper tiger. I don't want to jinx ourselves, but
yeah. Well,
0-58, the final score against Parsons. We will take them on in Week 8. That'll be the final game before the postseason. And we will take another 2-minute break, and we will come back and hear from the head coach of the Columbus Titans, Blake Burns. We're back.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, the professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Titan fans can find us at 404B North Grand in Pittsburgh or call 620-232-7305. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Optic Communications has stood the test of time. Born from the pioneers of connectivity in 1905, they're built on a rich history with roots stretching deep. Just like Optic Communications' 100% buried fiber, making them the fastest, most reliable internet provider in the region. Optic's employees are local, friendly, and fast to respond. Optic Communications, built for the future, with a foundation firmly in Columbus. Learn more at optic-communications.com.
Call's service is outstanding in their field, especially for those that are stuck, outstanding in their field. Call's carries a wide selection of farm, industrial, and heavy-duty tires, all from the best brands in the business. And they've got farm service trucks ready to go. Plus, Call's continues to be the place folks go for car and truck tires, repairs, oil changes, and so much more. If you're in the market for new tires in Southeast Kansas, make the right call to Call's Service, 620-724-4121. See more at callservicellc.com.
Welcome back, everybody, as we continue the Optic Communications post-game show here on Columbus Sports Live. Joining us now, the head coach of the Columbus Titans, Blake Burns, on a night where I'm sure that you were breathing just as heavy as I was. It was a very close game between two rivalry teams. Columbus comes out on top, 12-8. What are your initial thoughts on this one coming straight out of it?
I'm just so proud of the kids. They earned this victory. Going into halftime 6-0, we told them, this is one of those defining moments. We can talk about teams that came before you and things like that, but we got to move past that. We've got to talk about what's your defining moment going to be this season, and if you don't take advantage of moments like this, then you're going to really regret it. So they dialed themselves in, defensively especially. Not as many missed tackles as we had in the first half, and they just played a phenomenal football game.
Absolutely. And I want to talk about Coach Crane for a minute, because on the defensive side, especially in the second half, Titans really were able to step up and push the pile. How was your opinion on the defense tonight and Coach Crane's work?
Coach Crane does a fantastic job. He doesn't get enough credit for the work he puts in, moving people around throughout the course of the game, changing up looks in the fronts. Carter Henry played a phenomenal football game for us. We moved him all over the defensive line. Our linebackers were phenomenal. They were just flying downhill. Jet Tanner, I just can't say enough about how hard that kid plays. And, in the back end, we shored up some things after the first half, and they didn't allow anything in the passing game, really. Nothing deep. They kept everything in front of them and made a couple of fantastic breaks on the football at the end of the game.
You guys will take on Frontenac next week, who I don't think the game's over, but it's pretty close. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter, and they're up 20 to... Well, you know what? I'll actually get you the score here, just so you can dwell on it for the next week.
I appreciate that.
It is 26-12 Frontenac with about 3 minutes left to go in quarter number 4. So we're going to assume, just as of right now, Frontenac's going to win that game. You guys have to go to their place this year. Mm-hmm. They've got turf this year, so it might be a little, different. Obviously, playing 2 games on the grass and then going to turf. Talk about what your thoughts are early for Frontenac next week.
I'm going to be honest with you. I've learned some lessons. We can't look past anybody, and all we had to focus on was this week and this team. And I have not watched 1 minute of film on Frontenac. I know that they're always very well coached, and we've struggled going to their place over the last couple of years, and just some bizarre football games, to be entirely honest with you. But you know what? We're gonna enjoy this win for the next 24 hours, and then we're gonna start getting to work on Frontenac, because we know they're gonna give us a heck of a football game.
And absolutely. And typically we ask you to name one player, but tonight I think it's deserving that we name a lot more than that. Name a few players tonight that really stepped up over the last few weeks of the season.
Jace Midget struggled in the first half of this football game, and we challenged him at halftime, and he responded. Carter Henry, I can't say enough about just the heart and soul that kid puts into playing this game of football, and he let the kids know it at halftime. He put his heart on the line. He told them, guys, I need more from you. And I can't be more proud of that kid just stepping out of his comfort zone and being that leader we needed. Jack Valela made a couple of fantastic reads in the second half. Jaden Rodriguez made some great plays on the football offensively and defensively. Our offensive line pass protected very, very well tonight, and that was something that we've really been lacking. Jack's been beat up for the first 3 weeks of this season, and he came over and said, Coach, I don't know what to do with all this time. So our offensive line really responded to some pretty, not going to say harsh criticism, but some coaching that really needed to happen for him. I fired myself as offensive coordinator a couple of weeks ago, so that way I could spend more time focusing on the offensive line. Coach Spears done a fantastic job filling in on that, and he just continues to get more comfortable with it.
Absolutely. Congratulations on the win tonight on a rivalry game, and you guys are walking out of here without the monkey on your shoulders with a win tonight. Very impressed with the performance, and we will see you next week up at Frontenac.
All right, thank you.
That's Blake Burns, the head coach of the Columbus Titans here in Week 4. Columbus walks out with a Week 4 win, their first win of the season over the Galena Bulldogs, 12-8. We will be... No, this will wrap it up. The coach interview wraps it up. I got to get the order right. We will see you all... We don't have a... I'm trying to remember. We don't have a volleyball game next week. After having 2 this week, it kind of messes with my schedule. We will see you next week for the Frontenac game as Titans will travel to black and white country to take on the very dominant Raiders, and hopefully this will give them a lot of confidence before that game. Thanks, everybody, for sticking around and watching. It's been an exciting, fun evening, and we'll see you all back here at the same time next week. This has been Titan Football here on Columbus Sports Live.
Columbus Sports Live is presented by Mercy of Columbus. Also by